You're used to looking down on the other end of the ice 6 times a year and seeing Marty Brodeur in a Devils sweater and Devils, his helmet. Now you look down the ice and you see him in the same jersey you're wearing and knowing that you're going for the same job. What does that do for? What does that mean to you?
I don't know. It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty great. I've been watching him since I'm a little kid. And to be able to rest beside him in the room and just talk to him. About normal stuff, or I like to watch what he does on the ice, little things and stuff. So, it's been pretty special.
It's special, but at the same time, he's the goalie that everybody says is at the top right now among Canadian goalies, and I guess if you go through a pecking order, Luongo would be second, and you're trying to come up and you take their job essentially. So, does the interaction at all change? Does the feeling change at all when you're trying to take somebody's job?
No, not really. I think I always look up to him. I look up to Roberto too, and like in the room we don't fight or try to enjoy. But like when I go in the net, I try my best. I try to do good, and just like anybody else, and it's going to be up to coaching staff.
Where's your mental state right now after the season you're coming off of and the cup run? It's got to be, you got to be feeling pretty good about your game, obviously. Mentally, where would you say you are right now in terms of your status in the NHL and where you fit in?
I don't know. It's a little bit tough to say. I think I just I don't worry too much about it. I think last year was fun. It was a great year. I got my dream. I made it happen. But I played with a great team in front of me, and they helped me out to that. And we're going to start next season, and maybe I'll be a little more confident since what happened last season. But at the same time, though, it's a new season. We're going to start over again and try to do it again.
That's what I was going to ask you. Your confidence is it at its peak right now? Has it ever been as high as it is right now?
Yeah, I think you can beat winning the Stanley Cup. I think it's a pretty good achievement, and it feels good. Maybe but I think also it's great experience. That I've gained. Throughout the playoffs, and hopefully they can help me out during the season coming up.
Yesterday you said Marty and Roberto are the established goalies. You just want to stay in the cup. That pretty well establishes you in the NHL. Is there a feeling that you're still not quite sure that you should be talked about at their level yet?
Like I said, it's kind of weird for me, since I've been watching them since I'm young, and I always look up to them, and even Roberto was a little bit younger, and I still remember watching him junior, and then when he made it to the NHL, so it's kind of weird to be talked about in the same group as them.
Is it uncomfortable?
Yeah, kind of weird, I think. To me,
humbling, I guess. It's a matter of like a little shock. I can't believe that people are putting me in that category.
Yeah, a little bit. Since in my head, they're on top. They're the best. So it's kind of flattering though. But
if you play at the top of your game for the next 3 months, for the first 3 months of the season, do you see any reason why you shouldn't be on this team?
I don't know.
Would you be surprised if you weren't on the team?
I don't know. It's a tough one. There's a lot of good goalies here at camp. And even other guys that aren't here. And I'm just gonna not try to not worry too much. But I would love to be here, be part of the team. But we'll see. It's what the staff decide.
So what do you do for an encore?
For what?
For an encore. You just want to stay in the cup.
I don't know. I'll try to do it again, I guess. Just go one by one.
Do you worry? People talk about the cup hangover the year after, that it takes a while, and you guys had it a little bit, even though you didn't win the cup this past season. Do you worry about that it could come into play and it's going to be something you'll have to overcome?
I think we've seen team that has a little bit of trouble after they won the cup, but I think like you said last year when we lost in the finals, and when we start the next season we're good. We play well, so I think we're gonna keep the same mentality, try to focus on having a good start, and go from there.
Does it seem like everything's going by so fast?
Yeah, it's been crazy a little bit.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago that you were at the draft.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. The years just go by so quick, So.
Do you feel the experience that you've gained in the playoffs, especially when you've played in 8 playoff series in the last 4 years, has made you more mature? Has made you maybe even beyond your, how old are you, 23, 24?
24.
24. Beyond that, do you feel as though you're more mature beyond that because you've got that experience now?
I think it helped me a lot, to the fact that I came in a little bit young, and I got to play right away, and I think you can't teach it. You can't. You gotta live it. You gotta experience it, and I'm glad I had the chance to make it at a young age.
It was a rough patch there for you for a little while. Criticism from fans, criticism in the media, people wondering, is Fleury the right guy? Can he do this? How did you handle that?
I didn't watch TV a lot or read the paper, for a while, but I don't know. Like I try my best. It's not like if I go out there and I don't work hard, and then I'll take it bad. But if I try my best, that's all I can do. And finally everything worked out pretty good.
There's resiliency in you too, though. Have you always had that ability to bounce back, even from when you were playing as a youth hockey player?
I think I always like the battle, like the challenge, and when you go through a tough time, sometimes it's motivating, trying to get out of it and trying to achieve good stuff.
So be honest, after you won the cup, did part of you just want to scream to everybody, you can all shut up now?
Yeah, a little bit.
You wanted to do that. You can't publicly do it, I guess. But
no, maybe I'll have a bit more peace.
So, last thing, it goes Patrick, Roy, to Marty Brodeur, to Roberto, to Fleury. And I'll put a question mark at the end of there. Pretty good procession.
I like it, yeah.
Is it anything that you had ever thought of in the past? It's obviously potentially happening now, but had you ever thought of it beforehand, that procession of French-Canadian goalies ends up with you?
I don't know, not really. At first I was playing hockey because I love it. I still do, I still have a lot of fun, and I never really thought I would make it to the NHL and then won the cup,
Yeah.
But that's always been dreams, and make it to the Olympics. It's another one, and that would be pretty cool. But we'll see what time.